I'm Eric Singer at Gazette.com, and we're talking about something special in the Pikes Peak region. We're talking about the Gazette El Pomar Empty Stocking Fund and what your generosity has done to help so many organizations. Joining us now is Shauna Kemperman with Urban Peak. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
The generosity of the folks out there translated to your organization. Let's talk about that.
You know, for Urban Peak, I think the Empty Stocking Fund really means being able to take the stigma of homelessness and turn it into solutions for youth. So at Urban Peak, we work with young people ages 15 through 24 who are experiencing homelessness. And that can be for a number of reasons, whether their parents forced them to leave, whether they turned 18 and exited the foster care system. But what they need is the chance to come into shelter and just find some stability and a non-judgmental ear and relationship with the staff and volunteers at Urban Peak. So we have a shelter program. We also work with a street outreach team right here in downtown Colorado Springs and around El Paso County. And we also have a housing program, so youth, when they're ready, can get out into an apartment program. So the Empty Stocking Fund really means transition and the chance for stability for young people.
Maybe there's a memorable moment because of the generosity of the folks of the Gazette El Pomar Empty Stocking Fund that translated and really touched your heart when you could be able to help those in Urban Peak.
Mm-hmm. You know, there are probably about 200 moments like that, so it's hard to choose one, frankly. There's a young person just really recently, his name's Juan, and he's, I think, a really common story because it took him on the journey out of homelessness quite a while. So he actually came to our shelter program when he was 17 years old. And his parents brought him in because he could no longer live at their house for a number of reasons. And he had some challenges with mental health issues, just health issues overall. He was still going to high school, in fact, but he committed right away and wanted to change his life. And so he got up when he first came in, would get up from the shelter and for an hour each way would take the bus to school. Mm-hmm. After he did that, he graduated from high school. And then he got into our apartment program eventually. And really recently, he worked with the El Paso County Workforce Center and our job readiness team, mm-hmm. and was able to go through a program for get a commercial driver's license.
Right.
So just recently, he actually was hired as a bus driver here in the community. And it's actually his dream job. So we love when we're able to see a youth really work through their struggles, because you know a young person experiencing homelessness is really like any other young person. I mean, if you think of what it was like when you were 19 or 20, and you had things that you had to overcome, so do these youth, plus so many other barriers. So we really want people to understand that giving to the Empty Stocking Fund means really giving a chance to our whole community and to everybody's future.
All right, well, thank you so much, Shauna Kemperman.
Thank you.
Urban Peak, Colorado Springs, for sharing your story and sharing Juan's story, a success story.
Thank you.
And thank you for your generosity to the Gazette El Pomar Empty Stocking Fund.
Every donor, every dollar, everyone counts. Give today at fillanemptystocking.org.